Hi friends, my daughter Tiana was invited to 3 summer weddings. She didn't have anything she already owned that she wanted to wear to any of them. I offered to help, of course, and was convinced that we could find one dress that she could wear to all 3 weddings. She took me up on it, and in this video, I'll show you how we did. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. I love going to weddings. I don't, however, use them as an excuse to buy something new every time I'm invited to one. I have several dresses that I've worn to many weddings over the years, and I always get compliments on them. I also wear these same dresses to other events, just styled differently. This, to me, is core to sustainable dressing. To do this, it's important to have a few nicer, timeless pieces that you invest in. Nothing super trendy or poorly made. The dress should be flattering, in a color you like, and most importantly, something that you feel great in. Like I said, Tiana got invited to 3 weddings that were all within a month of each other. Different people would be at each wedding, and the vibe of each wedding was very different. Her cousin's wedding was in Palos Verdes, and the dress code was California formal. This was the dressiest wedding of the bunch. The second wedding was a garden wedding in San Diego, a little less formal. The final wedding was her best friend's wedding in a small town in New Hampshire where Tiana was part of the wedding party. She could pick her own dress with a few parameters. So began the quest for one perfect dress. Jennifer Grace is a handmade clothing line from San Diego. Limited edition runs feature carefully selected textiles combining luxury with comfort. Tiana wore one of her dresses to a ball a few years ago, and I have several of her pieces I wear all the time. I've known designer Jennifer for quite a few years and have enjoyed watching her success skyrocket. She's had quite a few famous people wear her designs. She is also so sweet, and I love supporting her and her brand. The first place I looked was her website. I stopped on the Vanya Agate maxi dress. I thought the style and colors would look good on Tiana. I could also see it styled differently depending on the shoes, jewelry, and outerwear she picked. I think it could also be worn to things other than these 3 weddings. I contacted Jennifer, and she agreed to drop off the dress at a local boutique so Tiana could try it on. I mean, how sweet is that? That weekend, Tiana and I headed over to Chateau Bellage, a vast treasure chest layered with one-of-a-kind pieces and unique finds created for women who crave their own signature style. Every time we visit, there's always a party going on, and the place is filled with people who love to have fun and dress it up a little. One of our favorite patrons is Rewa, a former Miss Teenage America who we first met when we were shopping for a ball gown for Tiana. She gifted Tiana a pair of very special gloves that really made her outfit. I will put a link to that video here. We call her our fairy godmother, and we always find great things when she's around. The Jennifer Grace maxi dress was cool, very 70s, and a great fabric with just the slightest hint of sparkle in it. I thought the dress really suited her and could be styled different ways, but Tiana wasn't in love with it. We tried on a few other Jennifer Grace styles that were in the boutique, and nothing was quite right. We were about to give up when Rewa suggested this distressed flapper-esque dress. She happened to be wearing it under her duster, and it comes in a bunch of colors. Tiana tried it on and liked it. She felt good in it and said it was super comfy, and she got into the 1920s feel of it. The little hint of sparkle at the neckline was a nice touch, and we knew the dress would be incredibly versatile and work for all 3 weddings, and that she could wear it for other occasions. This dress will travel well, too. Rewa showed her how to use jewelry to give it a different look, and Tiana loved the idea of wearing long necklaces with it to lean into the 20s vibe. We also found an amazing topper made out of vintage piano shawls she can use for the more formal wedding. I was so happy she fell in love with this because it's a beautiful upcycled piece she can have in her wardrobe forever. She can wear this with anything from jeans to a formal gown or even as a robe. I thought we were all set, but it turns out this was just the beginning. It's a good thing we started this a couple months in advance. Flash forward a month, and Tiana tries the dress on again. This time she doesn't like it at all, and she is wondering what she was thinking when she bought it. You know, this does happen sometimes when you get sort of caught up in a moment. You buy something and you get it home and you realize that it really isn't something that, you should have bought. It was too late to return the dress, so she gave it to me. I've been having fun styling it and wearing it, and I agree that it's probably more my vibe than hers. She still loves the piano shawl topper though, and I'm really glad about that because that was the more expensive piece. Around this time, she found out that there are a few criteria for the dress for the wedding she's in. The bride sent her a color palette and wants her to wear a silky or satiny long dress. As Tiana was sending me this information, I happened to be shopping at It's a Wrap, a resale shop in Burbank that offers the general public the opportunity to purchase actual wardrobe and props from TV and movie sets. Clothing is high quality, used on the set for an hour or two, or sometimes never used at all with original price tags still attached. There is incredible variety and tons of good stuff packed into this store. A good amount of gowns and fancier clothes too. I couldn't believe when I spotted this silky, slightly textured gown in her size in the perfect color. I tried it on and could tell the cut would flatter her and that it was long enough. It just needed a few alterations. It was also half off, so I got a gown with tags that would have originally been $350 or more for $85. Really nice quality fabric, lined and well made. Tiana was thrilled. We took the dress to our trusty alterations guru Donna, who removed the sleeves and made it fit Tiana perfectly. I was so happy we were able to find something resale with a cool story. You know how I love a good clothes story. It took quite a few tries, but we finally found the perfect sandals that are dressy enough but can also be worn with a bunch of other things. A pearl drop necklace that used to be my aunt's completes the look. Tiana did indeed wear this dress to all 3 weddings, and she felt and looked beautiful in it. At her cousin's wedding, she used the duster as a topper later in the evening, and it looked elegant. It worked well for the garden wedding, and I got to see her shine as a bridesmaid in it at her best friend's wedding, where she had an updo and professional makeup. In a twist of fate, I ended up wearing the dress she originally bought with one of my cousin's ice-dyed silk scarves to the New Hampshire wedding. This did turn out to be a little bit more challenging than I expected, but I'm so glad that we were able to find the perfect, sustainable, unique dress. It still has a lot of life in it, and she can wear it to another occasion, or she can shorten it to make it a little bit more casual. How do you think we did? Would you wear the same dress to multiple weddings, or would you buy something different for each? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.
If you're already a subscriber, thank you, and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and tap the bell for notifications.